everything has been revealed. And this time, this is not just a feeling, not an assumption, not a fan's imagination. These are facts that appear far too often to be called a coincidence. Jungkook. Always. There. In every Taehyung moment. Hello, K-pop lovers. Welcome back to the Taekook Diary channel Purple Heart. The place where we share moments, feelings, and stories that are often unspoken, but deeply felt. If you're a true ARMY, you've probably noticed one thing lately. Every time Taehyung appears, every time he shares a small piece of his life, there's a different kind of warmth, a calmness that feels real. And when you look just a little closer, there is always one presence near him. Not in front of the camera, but quietly behind it. Taehyung arrived home and shared simple photos with a caption that felt incredibly soothing. About January ending and February beginning. Short words, yet full of meaning. Like a message saying he's okay. That he's aware. That he's present. And those posts came without warning, just like always. Calm. Warm. Instantly bringing peace to everyone who saw them. Then, not long after, Taehyung appeared again. This time with a sweet video. A video that felt deeply personal. Recorded at Namjoon's house after BTS's New Year's Live. It wasn't a big production. It wasn't formal content, and that's exactly why it felt different. Every observant ARMY immediately realized who was behind the camera. Jungkook. Once again, it was Jungkook who filmed Taehyung. And this is where everything starts to feel clearer. Because this wasn't the first time. Not the second. Not a one-time coincidence. This is a pattern. A pattern of presence. A pattern of attention. A pattern of togetherness that keeps repeating, again and again. Every camera angle feels natural. Not stiff. Not staged. As if the camera isn't a barrier, but an extension of comfort. Only someone truly close, someone who genuinely cares, can capture moments like that. Without distance. Without awkwardness. Taehyung rarely speaks openly about his feelings. But he is always honest through details. Through photos. Through videos. Through music. And when he recommended the song Where Your Warmth Begins, many ARMYs fell silent. Because that song isn't just a song, its lyrics talk about warmth, healing, and finding a safe place in someone special. A song about a tired heart, and someone who helps it heal. Once again, this isn't about guessing. It's about alignment. About how the song's message fits perfectly with what he's been showing lately. In his own way. Without explanations. Look at how Taehyung has been presenting himself recently. His red hair. His gaze. The way he carries himself. There's strength. There's passion. There's courage to remain true to who he is. And through all of this, Jungkook remains there. Not always visible, but always felt. What makes many ARMYs even more convinced is something simple. Jungkook doesn't act like this with everyone. His attention toward Taehyung is different. Softer. More protective. More consistent. Their eyes communicate before words ever do. Their small movements are synchronized. Even in crowded spaces, they always seem to find each other. And most importantly, this happens whether the big cameras are on or not. There is no change in behavior. No performance. No difference between public and private moments. That's what makes it all feel real. Unfortunately, amid these warm moments, Taehyung has also faced situations that should never happen. Threats. Pressure. And irresponsible behavior from people who claim to be fans. Ironically, when this happens, attention is often diverted to much smaller, less important issues. As if someone's safety and emotional well-being can be overshadowed by unnecessary drama, and this is where Jungkook's presence feels even more meaningful. Not through loud words. Not through public statements. But through being there. Through staying close. Through capturing small moments that hold deep meaning. Taehyung and Jungkook's relationship may never be labeled. And maybe it doesn't need to be. What we see is mutual understanding, mutual protection, mutual comfort. And that is far stronger than any definition. Now I want to ask you, ARMY. Do you still think all of this is just a coincidence? Or are we witnessing a bond that grows naturally, sincerely, and unshakably? Share your thoughts in the comments. I truly want to read your perspectives. If this video touched your heart, don't forget to hit the like button to support this channel, and make sure to subscribe to Taekook Diary, because we'll continue sharing stories, moments, and analyses you won't easily find elsewhere. Thank you for watching. Stay a warm, respectful ARMY. See you in the next video, Purple Heart.